Hey man, the champ is in the den.
So Mark,
in the den. So
Mark, you was 50. I mean, you fought 50 fights. You was 44-5-1.
Yeah.
They said your popularity didn't get it to its height, what it could have been, because you didn't have enough career to find fights. Explain.
Well, like I said,
said all them niggas was ducking.
Well, they ducked me. I'm trying to get them. I'm trying to fight Danny Romero. Like I said, I was his number one contender. Johnny Chapel was his number one contender. These dudes ducked me.
Were these mandatories?
They was mandatories. They gave the belts up.
How they get? Oh, okay, they get the belts.
They gave the belts up.
They give them the belts up.
They just say, you know what, man, I'm gonna vacate the belt.
Okay.
Like I ain't vacating the belt for nobody, but I need to eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But with them popularity fights, you know what I'm saying, the guys didn't want to fight me. Now, if the guys would have fought me, I'd beat Danny Romero, Johnny Chappie, Michael Caldwell, and all that, then of course I'd be bigger than what I am.
How do you feel about that? It's guys, other guys that made a career out of that.
When it comes to boxing, I feel very disrespected. Hey, this is Mark Too Sharp Johnson in the den, man. Live with Miles Wing and Big Happy, baby. The champ is here. They make you real comfortable in the den, man. Man, the champ is here. Back live in the den.
Yeah.
Out of 2 miles, y'all.
Bring us back in, champ. Yeah, you got me, champ. Bring us back in, man.
We can bring it on back in, man. Yeah, man. The champ is here.
Hey, so let me ask you a question. Okay, I can't let you get out of here without asking this, because you're a boxer, and there be a lot of barbershop arguments all across the world about boxing. So let me get your opinion from a nigga that really did it. What's the state of boxing right now?
To me, the state of boxing is in an uproar.
Before we get to that, because this question, and we'll come back to that. No, go ahead. Go there, and I can still ask my question. Go ahead,
I think boxing is an uproar. You know, the bottom line is this. You guys making these millions of dollars, but you're not fighting nobody. You know what I'm saying? The best fights is not happening. So what I'm saying is, you know, you got the Devontae Davis, you got Ryan Garcia. He making it happen. But you still got the Charlo brothers. They haven't fought. They haven't fought Canelo. They ain't fought nobody. Charlo Spence been out for 18 months.
Ain't fought no man.
They ain't take their title.
Yeah, this shit.
I went to jail for a year. They took my title in 3 weeks. But guess what I could have did? I could have said, guess what? Marcus in jail, but he hurt. And guess what? You got to give me an 18-month period for me to do my title. But you took my title. So, to me, boxing is a rack of bullshit right now. If you want to get the money that y'all getting, and y'all making some major money, this ain't that Ray Leonard money, that Tommy Hearns money. But y'all ain't fighting nobody.
Can you imagine the money Ray Leonard would have made in this era? Because they fought every motherfucking body that was.
Can you imagine Tommy Hearns putting that motherfucking right hand on Charlo Chin?
Back then, man, all the good fighters fought each other.
And why did DC fight like
Benitez, that's my question. Benitez, all the motherfuckers in that welterweight division.
Yeah.
Ray and them fought them all. Hagler, Hearns.
Man, let me tell you something.
That shit was those were great fights.
Let me tell you something. You can go all the way back to Muhammad Ali, who went to jail.
Muhammad Ali.
Not Muhammad Ali, who went to jail. Muhammad Ali, who went to jail. I said, okay, my bad. I was going to say 2 names, but I looked at the picture and so I was going to say something different, but I said, but you know. But Muhammad Ali went to jail.
You motherfucker, you guess you gonna get a bottle of water. No more blue cups in there.
So Muhammad Ali went to jail and came home and still won a title.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See,
Tyson.
People always talk about Floyd Mayweather, the greatest ever. Nah. That man stood up for the country.
Oh yeah.
He stood up and said, look, I'm not going to no war. I'm not doing it. That's why to me, he's the greatest fighter.
Viet Cong do for me. Viet Cong ain't do nothing to me.
Yeah.
I ain't going over there messing
So
with
that's why he's the best ever to me.
Muhammad Ali, that's what we talk about. One thing I like about Floyd though is Floyd called his own motherfucking shots.
Yes, sir.
He ain't got no sponsors.
Mm-mm.
And the motherfucker billionaire.
Yes, he is.
That included ducking.
I wouldn't give a fuck what you call it. Man.
Well, I will say one thing. I'm gonna say one thing to you. I respect Floyd a lot. I love Floyd. When you say ducking,
Pacquiao.
nobody have ever beat more world champions than him.
But he fought him late. That's what's
It
ducking.
doesn't make a difference.
That's why he's saying Douglas, because he fought Pacquiao
And Shane only
4
waited
5
years.
years too late.
First of all, the
De La Hoya when he was
Listen,
36.
No, I don't know about that.
The
Shane
Pacquiao
Mosley.
fight to me didn't mean nothing to me because guess what? When we started at 112 together, I know you on that shit. So the Pacquiao fight didn't mean nothing to me.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot go from 112 pounds like me, and we was in the same weight class, to 154 and take that Sweden power with you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You can't do it. Show me somebody else in boxing that did that.
Didn't Floyd do it?
Floyd started off at 135. You talking about a man who moved up 40 pounds.
Took that power
You
away.
can't do that, man. Now, so what happens is this. What I tell people about everything in sports, right? And Miles, you probably can contest
And
it.
y'all listen closely, because you getting it from a motherfucker that did it, not the motherfucker that read it.
But Miles,
He read it.
Miles, you can
He
contest to this.
did it.
You can contest to this.
Yeah.
Y'all can contest to this. The greater you are, whatever sport you in, you can change the rules, right? When you seen St. John's and Georgetown passing the ball around for 10 minutes, what they came out with?
The shot clock.
The shot clock, right? So they changed the rules.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali, when he fought Larry Holmes, he said 15 rounds was too much. What they do?
Moved it to 12.
Ray Leonard got the thumb in his eye. They made the thumb on top of his gloves, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, great fighters can change the game. So when it came to Manny Pacquiao, it wasn't about that he took the fight late. Floyd came up and said, hold up, I want Olympic style testing. It's not that I'm ducking you, but I want Olympic style testing. See, the Nevada testing, the others testing, it's not gonna show you. Olympic style testing is gonna show you if you smoked a cigarette yesterday. So that's all Floyd's saying. I'm gonna fight you, but are you willing to agree to Olympic style testing?
And a lot of them didn't want to do that. Cause
Now guess what you got? Olympic style testing. You see what I'm saying? So it wasn't that he ducked him. It wasn't that Floyd ducked him. Floyd saying, look, I don't want to call you out
Man,
and
Juice
tell
make
you.
a difference, man.
Yeah, I don't want to call you out and tell you.
It wasn't just
You
Pacquiao.
think Juice don't make a
That's
difference?
Paul Williams from DC.
What?
It was Lappy. No, I ain't say that. It wasn't just Pacquiao. What I'm saying, it wasn't just
Yeah,
Pacquiao.
but
No, all he's saying is this.
It's Paul Williams.
I'm not trying to call you out, but I'm just saying that I want Olympic style testing in box. Shane Mosley was on it. Paul Williams was on it. Ricky Hatton was on it. Costa Zoo was on it. I mean, we can name all these fights that was on it. But all Floyd's saying is that I know y'all on it, but I ain't gonna call your name out. All I'm saying is, Vegas, if I fight him, I want Olympic style testing. That took 3 years for Manny Pacquiao
To get off it.
to take Olympic style testing.
To get off it.
To get off it. It wasn't like he ducking him.
Man.
You see what I'm saying? This is what I tell people all the time, man. Listen, I watch this all the time. When I weigh in, I'm dehydrated. I ain't got a pound of energy. You know what I'm saying? The first thing that I do is, as a boxer, I give you a B12 shot. That's legal. That's legal. Once you get your B12, now you got your energy. Now, what African Americans don't do is what Mexicans do. They got doctors with them that's giving them an IV.
Right.
That's still legal. But guess how much that's boosting you back up?
That's straight.
That's straight. So now
Straight to the
you up and moving.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
B12.
And all Floyd's saying is, I know how this game go. I want to do it the right way. And that's what happened. There's no difference. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, man, the champ is here. I'm in the den, and we talking some real boxing facts. So guess what, man? Look, next time we're gonna be here, we're gonna be live. We're gonna pay some bills live. We're gonna get Miles and we're gonna put some questions on the board, y'all.
we ain't going there
We
right
ain't on
now.
no break though. We ain't on no break though. We ain't on no break though.
It was paid.
Hey y'all.
Hey,
Nah, we on the hey, we doing something, young lady.
no, we
So, the DC fighters that are champs, you had
Me,
you,
Keith Holmes,
Keith,
William Joppy,
Joppy,
Sean Bay,
Sean Bay,
Chop Chop,
Chop Chop.
the girl Israel, Israel,
Which one
the
is
young
the-
lady Israel.
The female?
Yeah, Israel.
And what's the other nigga used to beat up all the time?
Are you talking about Evan?
Who?
Talking about Evan? Or this time, or Evan?
I forgot his name, but talk about the DC
Yeah, Gary Russell too.
that run the DC fighters as champions. Coley, he had Coley. All y'all was champions, but I don't think the DC boxers was ever got their just due or respect. Speak on that, champ.
I want to say one thing, man. The DMV fighters, man. Now this all DC, or you can say DMV, but
Fuck DMV.
when it came to
DC
me,
fighters. Okay.
Keith Holmes, William Joppy, Sean Bay, Chop Chop, Israel, and then you had I forget the other young guy.
Coley.
Darryl he didn't have a world title, but he had a USBA title.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, it's still a title.
Right.
But let me tell you something, man. The city didn't get behind us. It's no city ever had more world champions than we had at one time.
Exactly.
At one time. And the crazy part was that the city never got behind us. You know, we had the fights down at MCI Center at the time. This was the MCI Center. But it was no city or nowhere in the United States that had that many world champions at one time. Wow. So we all put our minds together. We all got ourselves together. We got Don King to do the show at the MCI Center. We're all that's full on it. Me, Keith, Sean Bay. That's when I won my second world title. So that was something that we put our minds together and say, man, let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? It was a good show, but I thought it should have been a turnout. It should have been filled up like a tank show.
That wasn't sold out?
It wasn't so.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell no.
You got 3 world title fights.
12
I
times or
fought.
something.
What year was that?
That was 96.
I don't think it was 96.
Something like that. That fight didn't sell out there?
That was my second world title. I think it was 99.
Yeah, 99.
99. And that didn't sell out. You got 3 world champions. You had, and then the crazy part was you had Sean Bay for Reggie Green, 2 homers.
But when a Yankee come in this town, they
You know,
the city, the town fucked up.
man, Miles, man, that's what I told you in the beginning. I told you in the beginning that, you know, me and Sherman Douglas was talking. We had the MC, dude walk past. Oh, that's Sherman Douglas. Yeah, he went to swing on, he lived at 1,000. I'm looking at oh, fuck me up. You see, Lisa, that's 2 shots. We grew up with, so I wasn't fucking too. But you ain't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I watch people run down the aisle with guys that will never be seen in this city again.
Yeah.
But you will see me everywhere.
Yeah, the riders, man. That shit, the town fucked up. I mean, it's like you said, it's sad, but that's how this town is, man. I can.
So let me ask you a question, because the Lord's barring this then. You can give me a political answer if you want. That's fine.
No, ain't no political answer. man amongst men here.
Tank in Baltimore. Gary Russell from DC, Jr. Gary Russell from DC. Why can't that fight happen?
You want that fight to happen?
I do. Gary Russell been calling him out for that. Well, Tank said he'll do it. On one live,
Who else Gary Russell called up?
Davin Hayden,
Who else he called up?
Lomo again,
Who else he called up?
Shakur.
Ain't none of them happen, right? But let me tell you one thing. I'm a Gary Russell fan. But I'm going to tell you this, though. Gary Russell was supposed to be the first fight to open up the MGM, right? He got hurt, he didn't fight. Who came in for it? Lomo.
Oh, Lomo.
The guy that beat him, right?
Yeah.
Why you ain't at the press conference? Why you ain't at the weigh-in? Why you ain't at the fight? But you're doing that. You can't beat me and come in my town and fight.
Right.
At the weigh-in, I'm there. I'm trying to whoop you. I'm throwing some meat, anything.
Throwing bricks.
After this fight, you got to fight me.
Yeah.
But where you was at? Let's keep it real. But where you was at? The dude that beat you took your date in your hometown. And I ain't seen you nowhere. Can't nobody beat me. Marquez beat me, and they say, Mark, you gonna fight the MGM? Oh, I got hurt, but now we're gonna put Marquez in your space. I'm coming up there at the weigh-in, the press conference and everything. I'm gonna steal him with a broken arm and everything. You won't have to fight me. You know what I'm saying? But see, I didn't have to do that because I was whooping them so bad in LA, I didn't have to talk trash. That was not me. I was I'm gonna whoop your ass in the ring. I ain't have to talk trash. Everybody Gary called out. There was no fights.
But his thing, to that point is, it's a new generation. They signed the people. Is that people telling like you was, like you said, you really wasn't signed to nobody else. So you didn't have nobody in your ear telling you what to do and not to do. Maybe your father, but that was different.
Well, let me say this to you. When Gary Russell got the fight for Devin Haney, his contract with Al Haymon was up. Alright? Devin Haney offered you $1.5 million. You said you didn't have enough time.
You supposed to dove on that fight.
You wanted 8 weeks. They gave you 6 weeks.
You supposed to dove on that.
Okay. You supposed to sign. Listen, I'm signing. I might get hurt 2 weeks in if I feel like I ain't got enough time. But I'm gonna get hurt 2 weeks in. But the contract is signed. So the fight is going. Either we're gonna postpone the fight or we're gonna do it. But I'm signing that contract. You see what I'm saying? So when it happens with a lot of fighters and a lot of people, they don't understand the business aspect of the game. You look at a fighter, they say the fight gotta go 4 rounds if you get a headbutt, right? You gotta go 4 rounds.
Go to the car.
Go. The 3rd round, your fight get a headbutt. What you supposed to say? Ref, he can't see. We gotta stop this. He can't see.
No decision.
It's a no contest. I'm still getting paid. My fight ain't got no laws, and we can get a rematch.
Right.
See, people don't understand the aspect of the smartness of the business of the game. If you got the wrong people in your corner, your ass going up that wrong road. You know what I'm saying? But if you got the right people in your corner, you can get out of all type of fights. Even like with Gary. I love him. I think he's one of the best fighters. But the thing is this. When you cannot make that sanctioning body no money, that WBC, you've been on hold for 2 years, the WBC ain't made $1 of it. What they want to do? Strip that belt from me. I need somebody that's going to fight. Now guess what? Since Gary lost that belt got transferred to 4 different people.
God damn.
And 1 year, what that tell you? They rumbling. They rumbling.
That's hypothetically. Who you got? Tango.
I mean, I don't go against my DC dudes. You know what I'm saying? I don't go against my DC dudes, but I think Gary's too small. Gary's a 126 pounder. Tank is a 135 pounder. Tank really is a big 135 pounder. Tank should be at 140. Devin Haney is a big 135 pounder. Devin Haney should be at 140. I think he's too strong for Gary. I like Gary. I think Gary can outbox. If Gary can outbox him, he'll beat him. But if he let Tank walk him down, then I pick Tank. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I mean that's how Gary was with Mick Bill and them at the MCI Center.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I get credit where credit is due. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're a city guy, if you're not a city guy. I love my DC fights, but one thing about me, man, you don't tell the truth on camera. I don't care. It is what it is. Because I want people to understand that, you know, it's no fallacious, no phony bullshit over it. It's real, right? You know what I'm saying? You know, but I think Devin Haney will be Tank.
They didn't rumble.
About Shakur.
Sparred a couple of times.
I think Shakur and Devin Haney will be Tank. Both of them, because they good boxers. And Tank get behind the 8 ball. He always eight rounds done. So I think with those 2 guys, I think if they get up 8 rounds, you ain't gonna be able to
So you're saying them 2 fighters Tank ain't gonna be able to rely on his power?
No,
They gonna run.
yeah, that what they gonna do.
They gonna run.
Now Tank will have to step the game up.
Yeah.
From
I mean-
round 1, from ding
I
ding.
mean, the best fight I seen, and this 2 best fights I seen in this city was Keith Holmes against Andrew Campbell. And Sean Bay versus Reggie Green. Man, them some knockdowns,
Yeah,
bro.
those are good fights.
You know what I'm saying? It just, unfortunately, I ain't had nobody to fight me. You know what I mean? But as an amateur, I lost 2 fights and I could never beat this dude, man.
Who was that?
Jermaine Fields, man. I could never beat Jermaine
Fuck
Fields.
is Jermaine Fields.
Man, he the Fields, he the Fields brothers,
Never
man.
heard of him.
Listen, his whole family was like that. Jermaine, Leonard Fields, Anthony Fields, William Fields. They some kids with Buddy Fields.
Is it kid in the football field?
They might be, but man, I couldn't beat him for nothing, man. Hey, I couldn't beat him. Hey, y'all, man, listen here, man. The champ is in the den, guys.
The champ is here!
With Miles, man,
So-
chilling. Miles got that old motherfucking DC Bullets Cup over there.
So February 25th, 2006, you lost. You fought your last sport and lost the last one. How did you know that was it?
Man, I know that was it. Motherfucker got hit me with shit that I could see, but I couldn't move. You could see the pump. That's it. Yeah, see, one thing about me, man, I want to be able to talk to y'all like how we having fun, we talking, and I ain't got to be there, but I knew that was it.
Oh, you ain't got that,
You ain't got that really
put it like that. Them heavyweight talk.
That's really
Them heavyweight talk.
Hey, yeah.
Cause all the heavyweight talk.
Hey, yeah.
Joe Frazier had that slow.
Listen.
You ain't got that
Muhammad Ali, all them motherfuckers.
Hey, look, man.
I'm just somebody got that slow talk. Hey,
I'm gonna say,
that's that heavyweight talk.
hey, man, I'm gonna say one thing, man. You know, I talked to some fighters, man. And, hey, listen, I want y'all to get behind me, man. I'm on this pension, so these fighters that turn pro, they can get a pension. All right. Boxing ain't getting no pension, so I want to talk to these guys so they can get a pension, man. And I go to the Cleveland Clinic every year in Vegas to make sure this motherfucker screws together. So listen, man, I need y'all to get behind me and push this thing so we can go to the Congress.
Oh, you go away to
So
Vegas?
boxing get this pension. Yeah, I go to Vegas
You gotta listen to what
every
he's
year.
saying. He's talking about like fighters, man.
No, I'm saying you go over to Vegas.
I go to Vegas every year to the Cleveland Clinic. I'm the ambassador of the Cleveland Clinic.
There you go.
I send fighters all around the world. If they call me, contact me. The Cleveland Clinic pay for you to come out there, pay for your hotel, and check you out, and make sure you come back. And make sure your shit straight.
I mean, DC clinics ain't worth
Two
shit.
Shot Johnson gets the call that you've been elected to the International Boxing Hall of Fame. How you feel when you get that call? Where were you?
Oh,
Was it in the air? Was your elbows bent?
hey man, look man, nah, I'm chilling. I'm in mom's house, right? I said, huh? Man, I ran out of the house like a soldier, man, like my uncle did, man. Ran, started laying in the street on Elm Street and shit. He went through one of them motherfucker Sarge movies. You know, he was over Vietnam and he went on one of them motherfucking tours, right? And ran outside, started rolling on Elm Street and shit. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna do the same shit, see if this shit work for me.
Oh man.
And people started saying, stop, get out the street. I said, nah, I'm in the Hall of Fame. Nah, listen, you stop. But yeah, man, that was a big accomplishment. You know,
Did that solidify the bullshit where the fighters ducked you?
yeah,
Didn't get that money that you should have got. So you get that call, 'cause that's the epitome
it's solidified.
of your sports. Yeah.
It's solidified. Not only that, but it's solidified. But everybody in the city. You know, a lot of people say, okay, well, you know, Mark was a good champ. He's not fighting no more. He's doing this, he's doing that. But when you get that call right there, that's when you let everybody know. Bro.
Speaking of the city, did the city acknowledge that accomplishment?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
I got 3 days, Mark Johnson days, from 3 different mayors. I don't even know none of them motherfuckers.
Okay.
You know, they gave
They
me the key to the city on 3 different. I don't know none of them.
Oh, I got a key to the city too, so let me see if your key look like mine.
Yeah, it looked the same way. It probably opened the front door. Both of them got the same key.
You know, they changed the locks on my shit. After they gave me mine,
So
they changed the locks.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: when you say stage?
What you get?
Ladies pound pound 1 or 2?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
2000.
2000.
Yeah.
So that year, y'all was pound pound. Hypothetically speaking, y'all got came to a flyweight. Who wins that fight?
Say it again.
Hypothetically speaking,
Yeah, I
y'all.
didn't understand that. What is
hypothetically speaking, if I came to a
What?
flyweight,
Happy what? Happy whoop.
hypothetically,
You're a former boxer.
Go ahead, Rick.
Happy what?
He said, go ahead, Rick Bo.
hypothetically
Is
speaking,
he a former?
who wins that fight if I came to a flyweight?
Against who?
Against.
One and two. You know one.
Floyd?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, man. Floyd's scared. But in that ring, probably beat the shit out.
Let me ask that question again, because they ain't gonna understand it.
Yeah, I didn't understand.
What, 2000?
2000.
In 2000, Floyd Mayweather was pound for pound #1 boxer in the world.
And what weight class, Wayne?
135.
135.
Hawk was
I
112.
was
Yeah, what I'm saying. So that's why it's a flyweight. My question was a flyweight.
If Floyd moved to flyweight, them boys with shot.
Yeah, all that way, I'm gonna beat the brakes off.
Yeah, fuck wrong with
Let me say one thing about Floyd. I want everybody to know this. Good guy. If you get to know him, if you know him, he's a good guy. But if you don't know him, you will think he's an a-hole. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck is an a-hole?
Yeah,
Asshole.
asshole.
Nobody a-holes on it. No holes barred. The fuck is an a-hole?
Well, asshole.
Thank you.
Okay, my bad. But anyway, you know, Floyd respected DC fights. He respected all this. He fought James Baker, a little dude from DC from Kennebury. Baker had his number. He was scared of Baker. They go to the Olympic trials. I say, Baker say, man, I'm gonna walk him down. I say, Baker, don't do that. Baker boxed. First round, Baker walked Floyd down. Floyd was scared of Baker because Baker was like all fucked up. Second round, hit Baker with that gun clear. They roll the stretch out. Baker still asleep. CBS got to go on. Funny shit I ever seen. They take Baker in the back. Baker get up. I'm gonna get that nigga tonight, right? I said, something's right over. He said, huh? I said, you got knocked out. He said, what? I said, yeah, bro. I'm telling you, man. Boxing shit funny, bro.
So Floyd had power.
Floyd had power at that time. Floyd always was a better boxer. But when he got with Roger, Roger made him as a defensive fighter. You know what I'm saying? Roger made him a defensive fighter because Roger knew how he got his ass whooped by Chavez and all that. So he said, this weight class, I gotta make you a defensive fighter. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I don't care what nobody say. You can say what you want to say about Shorty, man. Shorty like that, man.
Yeah.
Floyd like that.
There was no
And I
Sweet Peel Floyd.
Ooh. See, that's the thing. See, one thing about me is this. I don't really go and get involved with that because it's like basketball.
No, boy.
It's like basketball. Everybody got different herb.
No, he didn't answer.
But in that herb right there, I'm going with Sweepy.
And that's no bullshit.
I'm going with Sweepy.
That's
The day he got killed, Sweepy was the gal out Loudoun County doing an autograph sign. And he was like, 2 shots, you know, I'm ready to leave. I said, all right, cool, man, I'm gone. I'm going back to D.C. He said, I'm going back to Norfolk. And that's when that night, he was leaving the bar and got killed. I was just with him the day before, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just look at it like, man, we had some of the best fighters in D.C., but we get caught up on some bullshit. Like, I remember these dudes from Southeast, motherfucking crazy nigga Ben Hockaday. That nigga, man, Vanderbilt Seal. These niggas on number 11. The Gudges them used to train, man. Them shit he was like that. But you could come over that northeast side over Ham Jim, man. We beat niggas ass.
So we got a new upcoming star, Jaleel Hackett. Speak on it.
I like Jaleel. Jaleel's a good kid, young kid. You know, Tank took him on his wing, even though he with Floyd. I like Jaleel. I think he's upcoming good dude. You know, you gotta give him the right fights early on, and then I think he'll be a world champ.
You go to your Hall of Fame induction. You got Mons, you got Ham, but the other fighters, the young fighters that didn't know who Shot was. I know when you get around them other fighters, the love is crazy. Speak on that night, that day when you got inducted.
The best thing, Miles, that set me apart, man, was I met Marlon Haggard, my all-time great. And I said, how you doing, man? I said, nice to meet you. He said, nice to meet you. I said, yeah. He said, you my favorite fighter. I said, huh? He said, called his wife over. She said, who was that? She said, oh my God, that's Two Shot. That's your favorite fighter. And I'm looking like, hold up, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that's crazy.
so you never know
That's crazy.
what happens in the boxing world. You know what I'm saying? But just being with Tommy Hearns, you know, Mike McCallum, all these guys, man, just like, and then I, you know, of course, I'm the youngest fighter in the Hall of Fame, so they looking at me like, Lord, niggas ain't fight these wars I fought. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking like, all right, Buddy McGirt, all of them up there. I'm just looking like, so you know, me and Buddy, we had a good time. Mike, Mickey Ward, all them guys up there. But you know, they looking at me like, this young ass nigga getting in the Hall of Fame, man. It took us so many years. Like I'm going to the Hall of Fame with Tommy Hearns, and I'm like, this is a guy I watched as an amateur. And I'm going to the Hall of Fame with you.
Yeah, but that speaks volume on your career.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it, and the first thing he went to Ham he said, hey, man, you stood with love this. You know what I'm saying? With the crunk gym. And then, you know, it was kind of funny because Steve McCoy, Mick McCoy, all of them came up there. And see, they just come to D.C. They come down to D.C. on that Detroit train, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They come down there motherfucker Detroit, baby. They be having like a 44 Chevy. You know what I'm saying? So they come down there, holler at my brother and everybody. Hey, bro, I got to give me a pair of shoes. Then when I seen them up there, I said, man, what's happening? They said, ain't nothing going on there. Ain't nothing going on there.
Before we leave, we got to give monumental production. My man Doc Rule, Ty Madness, and that crew.
Oh my God, definitely gotta get a shout out to my man Kurt Bone, my man Kenny who keeps letting Miles dress better than me.
Hey,
You
man,
know what I'm saying?
Man, I look better than you, really.
That's what I'm saying.
We get the same shit, I just look better than my shit.
Oh, that
Yeah, I'm a pretty handsome guy.
well, I'm gonna start getting some light skin shit to make me look light skin.
Pretty handsome guy.
So this shit is for dark skin people.
I mean, ain't nothing you can do about that, Mark.
Yeah, ain't
Ain't
nothing I
nothing
can
you
do
can do
about that.
about that. I've been a handsome guy all my life.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna see you with your motherfucking uniform on there, bro.
Nah, that days
You got them shiny shoes upstairs. Hey, y'all, we gonna get them shiny. Hey, listen. Next time Saul do an interview, we gotta put his whole Saul suit on.
Oh,
Yes, sir. Listen, we gonna put the Saul suit on.
Hey, Shop, when I retired, I gave this shit back to him. That's the closest you get over there.
Oh, let's tell him.
That's the closest you get over there.
What if I play that?
I gave it back to him and that shit in the wall lock.
Hey, look at it, man. Hey, look at it. Tell y'all straight up, man. Look, I gotta come and holler at Miles in the den, man. It's nothing but family. It's all comfortable here, man. Feel good here, man.
My pissy ass co-host. He must be in there taking shit.
Yeah, he got a co-host, man. Nigga drinking shakers.
My producer, yeah. Pull up today drinking motherfucking black label. Motherfucking Wing pull up black label.
Oh, here you come, y'all. He got shakers. He got some shakers, and he got some Air Jordan with the strap on.
What those are?
He got some.
Man, now we going off the cuff. Much love to Two Shot, the champ, 3-time world champion. My homie DC, much love.
Hey, stand right there so them
Now we need to know what the fuck.
They don't see these Air Force Ones. They know what I do.
Where from where?
I get all the Air Force Ones.
Oh, you.
And George with the strap.
That's the first pair I ever seen you with on.
Nah.
How about a big house?
Nah, them jokes. He got a pair. I think I better let it go.
We gotta get you back in nothing.
Yeah, get back in something,
You
big.
could have took this shirt and we all want those some
$30 broke you there. I got you, big ass. I gave it back to you.
Damn, we gave you that 30 back.
30 broke you,
We
big.
can't see that, man. I told Westray he got to tighten you up. He got paint your shit on right here.
Hey, what size is it?
My man.
No, give me a blank shirt.
Hello, man.
Got stencil and shit on. That shit say like the handicap parking.
Nah, man, you can't fuck my man like that, man. Man, you can't fuck my man like that,
I've
man.
been told him that Westray got stencil in. You can't see that shit up here in this cleavage. And then he come in here with them motherfucking emergency Crocs on. Motherfucking
Nah, don't do that,
come in
man.
here with them.
Hold
Don't
on,
do that, man. Don't do my man
Sorry,
like
this
that.
man be having all kind of house shoes on, and
Yeah.
slippers and
Yeah.
flip flops on.
Oh, I can't believe that's
Yeah,
nice.
he gonna put on some shoes.
Cause you know I'm Jonah.
No, I couldn't know them motherfuckers hot. They got fur in them. The seats in the chain shop. But I'm not gonna do them.
Yeah.
At 650.
Hey, look.
They weigh 650. What the fuck are them doing? This nigga look like he got a tire on his foot. before you say.
Nah, you said they had no corduroys, man. What the fuck you said?
Them motherfuckers look like corduroys. I don't know what the fuck them are. Them ain't no Crocs.
Shit, they no problem, man.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely props.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay.
I ain't never had no bad
We
crop.
heard that
You
smoke.
ain't never had no spare
You ain't
crop.
had no crop?
No,
Crop?
I'm not mad
Jalen
crop.
Brown, I see
You keep drinking that motherfucking shavers.
Come on, man, we gonna go upstairs and break bread before.
That nigga had them motherfucking shavers. He had them motherfucking
Another
shavers.
segment in the motherfucking den is in the books. You were live right here, man, with the 3-time world champion, my good man,
Entrepreneur.
Mark. Yeah, entrepreneur, philanthropist. He's works for Parker Recreations now, boxing program, the whole nine. He's giving back to the community.
Got on my crocs.
I
Real
love this
estate.
guy, man.
Real estate.
Really, I love this guy. The champ is here.
Yes.
Mark, True Shop Johnson. Appreciate you, baby.
Always.
Yeah,
Pleasure.
Wayne, tell him how we got to close out, Wayne.